Nolan, talk to us a little bit about tonight's effort. What did you think of the overall hockey game tonight?
How did I think of the game overall?
Yeah.
The first two periods we didn't play the way we wanted to play, and we came out a little bit slow. But we had a good conversation in the room in the second intermission, and I think the boys, we rallied well and had a good third.
You were talking on the post game show on TV a little bit about how this team, even though you have a lot of skilled players, you still have to have that sort of lunch bucket mentality and sort of go to work all the time.
Yeah, just to reiterate what I said a little bit, I was just talking about how what made us a competitive team before, even though we were so young, was we were tenacious and we were hard on pucks and that kind of thing. And just because we brought in all these really good players, we don't want to lose that, because that's what made us a good team.
And your shorthanded goal tonight. You've scored 3 goals this season. I think 2 of them are shorthanded, right? Like the one before Christmas in Flint was shorthanded as well. What did you see on that on the goal here tonight?
I don't know. I just had a bunch of open ice, took it, and threw it on that.
He'd like to have that one back, I guess, right?
He would probably like to have that one back. Yeah. No, it's just a great shot.
And as far as you're concerned, Ethan, obviously the 4-minute penalty at the start of the period, was that, and I don't mean to put it on you, but I mean, was that a big turning point that the guys were able to kill off that double minor right off the hop?
Yeah, I think anytime a team can kill off a 4-minute power play and rally behind that, it's huge. So I think we kind of use that as momentum, and I'm pretty happy when Dilly goes down and scores. It makes my life a little easier coming back to the bench, and then I think we just turned it on from there and continued to force and pressure, and we scored another one, so it was good.
And talk a little bit about your transition so far to Sarnia. I mean, you got here and then you're on the road for 3 games, so are you kind of settling in a little bit now?
Yeah, finally got to settle in a little bit this week. Obviously, the first week was a couple practices, and then right off to the Eastern road trip. So it was good, though, to kind of be able to bond with the guys on the road and be in hotels with them and kind of get to know them a little more, obviously. But this week was definitely nice to kind of settle in a little more, and then obviously have my first home game was special.
And just a continuation on that, what's it like? Quite a few trades there at the deadline, coming into a new team, new guys coming in with you, trying to mesh, trying to kind of get everything kind of going together. And obviously the road trip, I'm assuming, was probably good for you guys to kind of get to know everyone and get a good feeling.
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, when you get traded, you come into a new locker room, new environment that you're not really used to. But I think kind of having a good older group and obviously knowing a couple guys on the team and the staff allowed me to kind of mesh with the team pretty quick. And then, like you said, obviously the road trip was a great way to kind of bond with the guys right off the bat and build some friendships right away.
Nice tribute before the game for the World Juniors. Does that ever get old? I know you've gone through quite a few of them already with some of the other rinks, but it's got to be pretty special.
Yeah, obviously pretty special to be kind of, get that accomplishment, and then people recognize that around the rink, and obviously a lot of teams have been able to do that, so it's pretty special every time. And then to be able to have my family out, like my parents, and share that moment with them is obviously pretty special, and it's a pretty awesome, obviously accomplishment, and obviously super excited.
And back over to Nolan. Talk to us. You guys played Erie a couple weeks ago in Erie. I thought they came out and played really strong. Obviously, they're at the bottom. They're trying to get into a playoff spot, but that's a young team. They come out, and I thought they did again tonight. I thought they come out. They work real hard. Talk to us about that. And for you guys, obviously you got lots of skill out there, but trying to match and that work ethic and how hard they play.
They could be comparable to us last year, like kind of a little bit of an underdog. They got to come in every night and work real hard. They're probably not going to win many games if they don't outwork their opponent, right? I think they're pretty young and maybe a little undersized, so that's what they do. They come out, they work, and it works. Like if you don't show up, they're gonna take advantage of that.
And quick turnaround, taking on Kitchener here tomorrow. How do you prepare for tomorrow's game?
Just rest. We'll have our meetings in the morning and go through all their systems and how they play. I think it's been a while since we played them, so a little bit of a refresher will be good. But it's kind of the same thing night in, night out. Rest, show up, and play well.
All right, thanks, guys.